here in YouTube
Derek Tracy.
land, our last main events for our INS layout as we say so long and get ready for our Desert Classic. We're starting things off with our 21.5 lock timing B main. We'll be bumping the top three
1 minute
into that A main. Here we go. Keep things clean, especially in that backfield. Marshall's ready, drivers ready. Let's get it on at the sound of the tone. Keep it clean in the back there. Keep it clean in the back. Keep it clean in the back. Oh, leader. Derek hitting that cheater cone early. Watch going into that triple. That was Darren getting it wrong, and he's going to have to wait for the wagon train to get by. Zano getting hung up. Carnage more in that triple. Derek pushing it wide, and then someone scooting in there to get take it over. Who was that? That was John Roberts. John Roberts moving into that one in the all red, yellow wheel. Associated rig, double single over that back triple, followed by Derek Tracy. Brian Davis in that 3 spot. And Don Roberts in that 4. So Don Roberts with a good start here in his red chrome rig. Trying to stay hooked up to this breakaway dance here of Roberts, Tracy, and Davis.
Transponder 863712.
Off the gas when you're getting marshaled. Please don't hurt my marshals. Marshals, if someone's on the gas, you have full authorization to not touch that vehicle until they get off the gas. I don't want you getting hurt. It's still Roberts, Tracy, and Davis.
Transponder 863712.
Looks like
Mike Ravenel.
John Roberts starting to gap out a little bit. Davis and Derek going at it by the start-finish line. They go there separated by less than half a second. Mr. Lozano, that's going to be 2 and 3. We're going to be watching that center triple. Good work, guys. Good work. Looking ahead of your vehicle. Davis looks to the inside, then hooks the bucket there. Again, we're taking the top 3 into that A main event. So we're together. Oh, Davis getting wrong out in no man's land. I don't know if anyone was there close enough to capitalize. I think Rebnow maybe scratched that. He was not close enough to capitalize. So we still got Roberts, Tracy, Davis. Top 3. Rabnow in that 4. Morgan, Roberts, Kalasa, Buse, Lozano, Noah, Stieber. Your running order here for our B main event. Think I can pick up my leader here in the all red. Here he goes over that back triple. Double single he goes. Got some clean out in front of him as he worked his way through some traffic. Coming down to click off another one. He is stretching out his lead to 7 seconds, almost 8 seconds. Derek now solid in that 2. He's got 4 seconds on Davis. Let's see where Davis is at when he comes by that start-finish line. Davis falling off here. Darren Morgan now moving into that 2-3 spot. So that final transfer spot now going to Darren Morgan. The black, yellow. Going through that back triple. Over the roller double. Up on that straightaway section. Derek's got 4 seconds on that 3 spot. And then Darren now has got 5 seconds on Rabnow in that 4. Watch by that start-finish line. Watch by that start-finish line. It is clear. Thank you, Ryan. We got 120 to go, 125 to go. And Mr. Davis, that's your leader working with you. Watching that center triple, watching that center triple. Carnage in that center triple. Get off the gas to get Marshall, guys.
1 minute left.
Thank you, Alex and Paul. Our leader getting hung up. He's got plenty of time. Patience, patience. You got a 13-second lead. Darren Morgan moving up into that 2 spot. Derek falling to that 3. 2.2 behind is Rabnow. And go, and go. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Watching that back triple. Watching that back triple. So Darren Morgan looking comfortable in that 2 spot. Derek Tracy trying to hold off Rabnow here with 10 seconds to go. Pretty sure Derek will get by for another one. Let's see if Mike Rabnow does. And he will not. So our top 3 got it all sewn up here. You guys will be done when you come by that line. Rabnow, you are done. Everyone else is done by the time you come by that start-finish line.
Brian Davis done. Don Roberts done. John Roberts done.
And it's going to end. John Roberts, Darren Morgan, Derek Tracy.
Brian Steber done.
All
Zachary
3 of those
Hughes
guys going to transfer
Gilbert
into
Lozano
that A main
Darren
event.
Morgan done. Sean Classa done. Derek Tracy done.
And that is a race.
The race is
All
complete.
stop, all stop. All right. John Roberts, Darren Morgan, and Derek Tracy. I need you to help me after race number 3 to Marshall. You guys hear me? John Roberts, Darren Morgan, Derek Tracy. You guys take a knee, head on up to your pits, and help me out after race number 3. Thank you, marshals, for grabbing your blowers. Race number 2, our 17.5 fixed timing B main is coming up next. Oh, you going to take it? Thanks. All right, we should have all of our marshal spots covered.
John Young.
Yep. Yeah. All right, we almost got all of our spots covered. Do we have some running back to back? We need
Morris
two
Davis.
marshals, one off the back triple and one on the straightaway. Two marshals. You guys go ahead and roll them out, check them in. Brian Davis in that 11, Norman in the 10, Suzuki in the 9, John Young in that 8, Diego taking that scratch, Hornberger in the 6, Morris Davis in the 5, Fertig in the 4, Brad Crone in the 3, Ryan Harrell in the 2, and your BQ, Robert Morgan. Straightaway is closed. Stack them up. We still need 2 marshals. Let's go, guys. You guys out in the pits. Let's go.
Robert
One
Morgan.
off that back triple, one on the straightaway.
Brad Crone.
2
45
marshals.
seconds to the
Let's
start of the race.
go. Thank you, jury. Thank you, Richard Lake. Beautiful. All right, here we go.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Marshall. Oh, let's get Brian Davis in here. Correct here.
Brian Davis.
All right, here we go. Let's see here. Take a slight pause here. 75 lock timing A main.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
We are taking top four going into that A main. Top 4 going out of that A main. Marshall's ready. Drivers ready. Keep things clean.
Less
Let's
than
go
5.
racing the sound of the tone.
Transponder 9196415.
Carnage in that back triple. Harrell going busted early. Tough break for Harrell. He's always won a challenge for those transfer spots. Watch behind you, Mr. Steber.
Transponder 9196415.
Damn it.
Transponder 57555033. Transponder 9196415. Evan Fertig.
Right early on, it is Fertig out front. Hornberger in that 2. John Young in the 3. Suzuki in the 4. So again, taking the top 4. You guys taking the benefit of a couple of scratches here. Going to put those bumps a little bit deeper. And our standard 2. Here comes Fertig. Down the straightaway he goes, followed by John Young down that straightaway. And then Suzuki and Morris. Those are your 4 transfer spots there. Seeing they work together because they got Hornberger and Crone hot on their heels. Morgan in that mix as well. Brian Davis trying to catch up to that show. Watch over that floater double. Willie! Whoa. Bad news for Morgan there. I think he is broken. Watching that center triple, watching that center triple. Maybe it's just his brain that's broken. The car doesn't look good, though. Fertig, Young, Hornberger, Davis, still your top 4. Hornberger switching spots with Davis now. Brad Crone in the hunt, looking in that inside there off that center triple. So there's Hornberger and Crone. That is the race to watch. Over that back triple they go. Hornberger's got it. Crone wants it. Crone looking to the inside. Can't make it happen. Hornberger shutting the door on him. Drag race down that straightaway. By the start-finish line they go. Hornberger getting a little bit of better corner there. Able to stretch out a little bit.
Left.
Gets that triple while Crone had to go double single there. So Hornberger getting a good lap there. Getting a little bit of breathing room. No, then Crone spins it around off that back triple. So things are going to settle in here. Hornberger hitching up to John Young, trying to work together here. He goes huge and clips Young there. So little mistake out of Hornberger cost him. Crone's going to get around, moving to that 4 spot. Oh, and then he gets it wrong, goes to no man's land. He's going to have to get marshaled out. You're going to give it back up to somebody. We got a minute 10 to go, 75 expert. B-Main coming up.
One minute left.
So Crone moving into that 3. Young in that 4, but no one is close enough. Closest is Morris in that 5, and he's 11 seconds back. So top 4 about got it sewn up here with 40 seconds to go. He'll be taking 3 out of this expert B-Main Lake. He'll be taking 3.
Really? Well, you better make sure you're in the top 3. Just saying. Starting to wind this one down, less than 10. Two-wheel drive, 17.5 expert stock, B-Main event. Coming at you next. Marshals, make sure you're going to be grabbing those blowers blowing off your areas. I'll need all these drivers back on the track corner, Marshall. You will be done when you cross start finish line. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling.
Sean Hornberger done. Brian Davis done. John Young done.
Once again, when you guys cross that start finish line, you will be done. Marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers.
Evan Fertig done. Charles Norman done.
And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers.
The race is completed.
And race number 3, 17.5 expert. B-Main event coming up at you next. 17.5 expert. B-Main coming at you next. Drivers to race number 2. Turn them off, put them down. Come back out, final marshalling spot, please.
Ryan Caller. Adam Peters. Factory fill. $2.
All right, let's go get our blowers down. Blowers down. Marshal your spots, please. Marshal your spots. Marshal your spots. Once again, marshal your spots. I don't need 3 guys in one corner. Rock, paper, scissors. Not rocket science, looking for a blue cone out there. Roll them out, check them in, guys. Roll them out, check them in. Qualifying in the fifth spot, keeping the hopes and dreams alive for all gingers out there, Jimmy Leffler. In the fourth spot, Phil Gibson in the 3. Why not in the 2? Adam Peters in on the pole position. Ryan Caller, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Go and get our cars lined up.
45 seconds to
We'll be
start
taking
the
the
race.
top 3 into that A main event. So keeping the hopes and dreams alive. Top 3 want to find their way into that A main event. You kids know the gig. Drivers ready. Marshall's ready.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
You guys are going to go with the sound of the tone. Psych! And we're off and running with our 75 expert B main event. Caller leading us out. Peters in the 2, not in the 3. Peters almost looking up a pipe. No harm, no foul. Marshall's, keep your head on a swivel stick. Watch your areas. Peters getting it wrong in the center. Drops him back to the top 4 now and bound to the top 5. Caller leading out. Not in the 2. Gibson into 3. Ginger Power in the 4. Peters in the 5. Second, third, fourth, fifth. Marshall out front, please. Again, Marshalls, please watch your areas. Not. Peters and Gibson all going to be going at it. Peters gets it wrong on the back triple. Or not gets it wrong on the back triple. That moves Gibson. Not into the 3. Leffler trying to go big. Pulls it in the top 4. Meanwhile, Caller running like the rabbit scared. Leading out. Leffler throwing it down cold. Showing you the not so fast way around the track, but still got a smile on his face. Watching the center triple. Watch center triple. Peters getting it wrong. That's going to drop into the top 5. Meanwhile, it's Caller. Gibson not. Leffler, Peters. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. 1:15 in, 3:45 to go. I know what the problem is. Leffler's just not used to having a working wing on the back of his car. Caller off the end of the straightaway. 19.4 fast lap. Working his way in the center double. Yeah, double. Single. Gibson not. All going out off the end of the straightaway. Then you got 4th and 5th. Leffler and Peters going at it. Not getting it wrong in the center. Leffler getting it wrong in the center. Willie! Ryan Caller going to be leading us out. Phil Gibson in the 2. Caller. Caller! Finding the center. Now Gibson getting it wrong. Not going to be knocking on his back door. So second and third. Through the back triple section they go. Then you got Peters and Leffler going at it for 4th and 5th. Not to the inside. Gibson backing it down. He knows top 3 going to find their way into that A-main event. Race number 3 on deck. Race number 4, novice. A-main event coming up at you next. 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. I'll need these 4 drivers and at least 2 volunteers. At least 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 4. At least 2 to 3 volunteers to help me out with race number 4. Caller leading us out. No, not putting it upside down. Here comes Leffler and Peters. Oh, and not looks like he might have something with the, oh my goodness. Gibson. Broken. Oh. Phil Gibson, the OG, showing you how to get around the track. So it's going to be Caller on top.
2 minutes left.
Peters now into the 2. Left in the 3. Not in the 4. 3 and 2 to go. 3. Oh, not trying to go for the option line. Not able to capitalize there. Ryan Caller leading out. Adam Peters in that 2 spot. Jimmy left in the 3. Caller right now backing it down off the end of the straightaway. Through the switchback. Double. Peters puts it upside down. Leffler now keeping the dream alive for all gingers out there. Moving it into the top 2. See what you miss. Leffler leading in the 2. Peters in the 3. Caller in the 4. Not in the 5. Actually, not in the 4, I should say. Everybody getting it short. Now Peters getting it wrong off the back U-turn. That's going to move not into the 3. Now Peters back up into the 3. They're going to battle it out in the final minute, closing down. Who's it going to be? Who wants it? Who's got it? Caller on top. Left in the 2. Peters and Knott off the end of the straightaway. Going at it tooth and nail. Marshalls, watch your areas. With under 45 to go, under 45 to go. Anthony put it upside down. That's going to give Petey a little burrito. And then Petey puts it upside down. Fertig searching for traction. He was so fast, he almost ran out of his shoes. With 25 seconds left to go, 25 seconds left to go. It is Caller on top. Left in the 2. Marshall in the center, please. Marshall. Oh, it is clear. Left in the 2. Petey in the 3. Not in the 4. With less than 10. Drivers less than 10. Time starting to wind down. Less than 5. Everyone will be done when you cross start finish line. Right about meow. Marshalls, make sure you're grabbing those blowers. Mr. Knott, you are done. Jimmy Leff, you are done.
$2 done. Ryan
Caller, you are done. Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Marshalls, don't go anywhere, please. Waiting on 1. Waiting on Petey. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshalls, grab your blowers. Marshalls, grab your blowers. Caller's going home. All right. So are you running the A then, Leffler? Hey, Phil. Phil Gibson, where are you at? Is your car fixable? I don't even know where Phil is. I'll let you ask him that. Again, marshals, make sure you're grabbing those blowers, blowing off your areas.
We'll need a bunch of volunteer marshals. Hey, Phil Gibson, can you get that fixed for the A main? Sorry, is that a yes or no? Thumbs up for a yes. All right. Yeah, you're going. So we're going to get Peters, Wynot, and Gibson bumping into that A main event.
The race is completed.
Let's get all those drivers down on the track, please, with the exception of Phil. We'll let him work on his vehicle. It's our first A main event coming up here. We need a bunch of volunteer marshals. Guys, go ahead and roll them around. Roll them around. One lap only. Cole Roberts in the 5. Erica Roberts in the 4. Will Sarkeesian in the 3.
Cole Roberts.
Alan Hust in the 2. And your top qualifier, Charles Norman. All right, everyone. No one else down that straightaway. Grid them up on the straightaway. Let's see here. We need one marshal on the straightaway. One marshal on the straightaway, and we will be clear to go. These guys are going to need a full complement of marshals. In fact, hey, why not? Why not? Will you take the straightaway there? I'll hop down there and take the bucket spot. All right, let's get in our positions, please. Yeah, number
Charles
1
Norman.
is right there. Yep, right. Good job. All right, here we go. Here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing on the tone. Yeah. Eric and Cole getting at it early here. Watching that center section. Norman getting it wrong here. Huss going to take that, I think. I don't know, I'm lost. Let's see who is. No, Norman held on to it. He is leading us out here. Sarkeesian going to be in that 2 spot. It's going to be Allen, Erica, and Cole. So who's going to take the crown? Take that final win on the INS layout here in our novice division. Watching that center triple. You had one getting it wrong. Allen moving up into that 2. Norman with an early breakaway dance. He's got 5.5 seconds now on the number 2 of Alan Huss. Cole Roberts now on that 3. Novice drivers doing a good job keeping it on all 4 here. Things starting to settle in here. Charles in the 1, Allen in the 2, Will in that 3. Cole moving up another 4 over Erica. So Cole working, try to get a win over Erica for once as he comes by that start-finish line, working his way into that center section with his 2-wheel rig. Erica in that all-purple 4-wheel drive rig, the only 4-wheel drive rig out there. Oh, and our leader goes for the money and gets hung up there. And opens the door for Allen. So now Allen going to take over that top spot. But Charles answers and goes huge over that back triple. So down the straightaway, 1 and 2 go. That is the race to watch. Allen in the 1. Oh, Charles looking to pipe. Marshall, pay attention to your corners, please. So with 3 and 2 to go. Allen now taking his turn. Leading the pack, starting to break away a little bit.
2 minutes
He
left.
only had 6/10 on Charles that last lap, and now he's got 5.5 seconds. So it's going to be a battle who can finish the most consistent here with 1:40 to go. We got a stadium truck A-main coming up next. Watching that back triple. That was Cole getting it wrong. And if I'm not mistaken, Erica had it, and then she got into some trouble. Oh, she broke out. Our closest battle still for that top spot. 3.2 separates Hust and Norman. Norman, just as he was
1 minute
gaining
left.
some ground there, gets hung up on a pipe, has to get marshaled out. So Allen Hust coming down that straightaway right now. That is number 2 working with you, Will. And Cole, that is number 2 right behind you. So give him a little extra room, let him get around, and then you can get back to your battle. Watching that center triple. We got 30 seconds to go. Stadium Truck A-main coming up next. We will need some volunteer marshals for this next race. All right, race to the line. Here comes Allen coming by. Going to take that
Allen
W.
Hust done.
Norman in the 2. Looks like Sarkeesi's
Norman
got
done.
that 3 wrapped up here. We were waiting on Will and Cole. Everyone else is done. Everyone else will be done.
Will Sarkeesi done.
There goes Will, and here comes Cole, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals,
Roberts
grab
done.
your blowers. Need all those novice drivers down on the track, please. Novice drivers need you down on the track. Stadium Truck A-main coming up next. We will need some volunteers on the track.
Transponder 5862-377. Transponder 6572-155. The race is completed.
All right, several volunteer marshals, please.
Brendan Edwards.
Novice drivers, please find your spots. Novice drivers, you guys could be out on the track.
Jason Peralta.
I need Charles, Allen, Will, Erica, and Cole out on the track, please.
John Young.
And some volunteers. Thank you, John Henry. Thank you, Alex. All right.
Sean Hornberger.
No one blew the track. No one blew the track. Thank you, jury. All right, go ahead and roll them out. Go ahead and roll them out. We got Peralta in the 6, Combs taking a scratch,
vote.
John Young in the 4, Hornberger in the 3, Brennan Edwards in that 2. And your top qualifier by Cheater Lap, Mike Kokot. We'll let him have it. No
1
more
minute
laps.
to the start of the race.
Grid them up, rack them, and stack them. And we'll get your Stadium Truck A main up and underway.
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Are we having trouble here? Let's get in our spots here. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. 5-car Stadium Truck dance up and underway. Kokot pushing it wide. And Edwards was starting maybe behind. He's already up to that 2 spot. Kokot is going to lead out this first lap here. Edwards in that 2. It's like Peralta moving into that 3. Followed by John Young. Hornberger with a rough lap, going to fall to that 5 spot. So 3, 4, and 5 going at it. 1 and 2 going at it. Oh, Peralta goes upside down. He's going to fall to the back of the pack. Hornberger going to take a couple spots. Brennan gets it wrong. Here comes Hornberger. Hornberger moving in that 2 now. Kokot trying to run, and then he hits a pipe there. Hornberger goes upside down. Edwards takes over that 2 spot. A little bobble out of Kokot. It's going to open that door for Brennan. Brennan can see him just a turn in front of him. So he had 4 seconds on that last lap. He's probably going to have 2 on this one. 1.9. 1 and 2. Hornberger trying not to let him get away. Slow little roll over there. Oh, Kokot goes for a ride on the hockey wall. Gets marshaled out by Craig, but not in time. Brennan going to take over that top spot there. So although Brennan was not able to pull off a 6-second lap like these other guys did, he finds himself leading the pack here in our last INS layout. Stadium Truck A-Main. Short course is coming up next. Short course is getting a bonus minute on their A-Main due to the RD snafu in their second qualifier. Hornberger getting around Young. So it's Hornberger, Peralta, Young. 3, 4, and 5. Kokot trying to hang on to the coattails of Brennan. Halfway down, halfway to go. Brennan Kokot, Hornberger in the top 3.
Two minutes left.
Peralta, those are your leaders are working up on you. Thank you very much. $120 to go, $120 to go. Race number 6, short course A main. Coming at you. Brennan toying with his prey there. He is checking up. He wants to race with Kokot. Kokot and Brennan going at it. Kokot's got it.
1 minute left.
Brennan looks to the inside. Pulls the trigger. Kokot hot on his tail. Willie! I think he's still in one piece. Yeah, I got the marshmallow tires doing their thing there. Brennan's going to wait up for him. And they will get after it here for the last couple laps. We got 30 seconds to go. So they'll get around for 2 more. Brennan bobbles. Flirting with that cheater cone. Oh, the Kokot goes upside down. Brennan goes upside down. So frickin' frack going at it. Hornberger nowhere close enough. He'd love to capitalize on these guys slapping each other silly through the track here in their last laps. And here they come, side by side down that straightaway. They're going to get around for one more lap. Brennan looks to the inside off that sweeper. Sticks it.
Jason Peralta done.
Peralta caught you at the line. You are done. No,
Sean
Kokot shorts it on that back triple. Brennan's going to give him one last chance here. Over the back triple, Kokot was his to lose. Bunks it again. Kokot says, I give up, throws in the white towel. Brennan going to take the win. Kokot in the 2, Hornberger in the 3. That is a race. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Need all those truck drivers and a handful of volunteers down on the track, please. All right, short course is up next. We will need a handful of volunteers, so please hop on out and volunteer sooner than later. Would be appreciated. All right, let's see here. Brennan Edwards, see, that's how you go back to back. You are up and ready to go. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Chris Ranke in that 6, Brian Noe in the 5, Diego taking a scratch, Gatton in that 3, Brennan Edwards in the 2, and your top qualifier, Davis. All right, grid them up, grid them up, grid them up. We need one on this bucket over here. And we need one on cone number 2. In fact, yeah, Mr. Steber, oh, never mind, Paul's got it.
45
Mr.
seconds
Steber,
to
yeah,
start the
just
race.
stay right where you're at there. I appreciate
Kyle
it.
Davis.
Mr. Hornberger, if you can take this stool right here, we'll get these guys lined up. We got a 6-minute main. Let's do this.
30
I'll give
seconds
you
to
guys
start
the
the
option.
race.
Majority rules. By vote, who wants to run it backwards? Hands up. All right, nobody. Oh, just one? All right. All right, here we go. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. 6 minutes. Short course madness coming at you at the sound of the tone. Yeah, getting after it first lap. Brennan gets his way up front and then does a barrel roll. Drops to that 2. Then he goes huge over that back triple. Kyle Davis hold him off, though. Down the straightaway they go. Davis Edwards followed by Gatton. Noah Ranke rounding out the field. Brennan now moving on that. No, he doesn't. Kyle takes over that top spot. So top 3 doing a little breakaway here. Down the straightaway they go. Noah in that 4. Ranke rounding out the field. We're only a minute and a half into our 6-minute A main event. Brennan getting it wrong. He's going to fall to the 3. Gatton going to move into that 2. And then Gatton goes up on his lid. Davis goes up on his lid. So Brennan able to take advantage and take one spot back, but Kyle Davis is going to stay out front. Will you All right, we're creeping up on that 2:30 mark. Kyle Davis still leading the pack. Brennan Edwards in that 2. Everyone's starting to gap out from one another. Creeping up on that 3-minute mark. Take a ride with Davis through the Panda Piles. He goes over through that back triple. Plenty of power to get over it. Over that roller double onto that straightaway section. Tearing down the straightaway he goes. Clicking off another one. He has 4.3 on the number 2, Brennan. Now he's got 4.1. So Brennan making up a couple of tenths there. Trying to hunt him down. Gatton now just coming down that straightaway. Brian Noah in that 4. Ranky, the caboose in the crazy train here of our one and only 6-minute A main event here on a Wednesday. That closest battle is going to be for the 1 spot, but that's a 5-second gap, so something bad's going to happen in order to get this time made up. Kyle Davis leaving nothing to chance here. Keeping a rubber side down. Getting after it here. There's still 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. 21-5 A main event coming up next. 21-5 A main event coming up next. $1:10 to go, $1:10 to go. Nothing really shaking down right now late in the game here. Edwards and Gatton is the closest, and that is a
1 minute left.
7.5 second spread. I know Gatton ain't going to let KD get around. Oh, little bicycle action out of KD. Gets a little piece, collects Brennan. I think Brennan may have checked up there for Gatton, and Gatton took full advantage here, if I'm not mistaken. So Gatton now going to move into that. Checked up a little bit. Tried to get a little piece of KD. He's checking up for Brennan. He wants to get at it with Brennan. Attaboy. They'll get around for one more. Maybe. Depending on how they go here. They're going to have to get on it. I don't know if they are. They might be racing to the line. Gatton hooks the pipe there. And they are going to be racing the line. So Brennan's going to take that too. Gatton in that 3.
Brendan Edwards
KD
done.
with a sick whip for the
Kevin Gatton done.
threes of fans out in the crowd. As he's going to take it home as he comes by that start-finish line. Maybe. We're waiting on Noah and Ranky, and here they come down the straightaway, and that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Race number 7, 21-5 A main, coming at you next. We will need some volunteer marshals. We get some volunteer marshals out on the track, please.
John Young.
This is going to be a loaded event. Make sure we give all these guys full complement of marshals, so if we get some marshals out of the pit area and out on the track. Again, huge thanks to our volunteer marshals. You guys have kept things efficient here tonight.
Derek Tracy.
I think we had record-breaking numbers for this layout here on a Wednesday night anyways. All right, guys. Marshals to your spots.
Darren
Guys,
Morgan.
go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. We got Derek Tracy in that 11. Darren Morgan in the 10. John Roberts in the 9. Brian Bowen in the 8.
1 minute to the start of the
Mike
race.
Rabnow in the
Jason
7.
Braun.
Jury Price in the 6. Dave Rosen in the 5. John Young in the 4. Evan Fertig in that 3. Jason
Price.
Peralta in that 2. Mike Caller in that 1, taking that scratch.
45
All
seconds
right,
to the
no
start
more
of the
laps,
race.
no more laps. Back it down on that straight, back it down on that straight. Let's grid them up, grid them up. We got some volunteer marshals out here. Yes, we need 2 more. We need 1 off that back triple. In fact, let's just get 1 more on that straightaway. 1 more
30
on the
seconds to the start
straightaway,
of the
1
race.
more marshal on that straightaway. Brendan, can you just take that spot right there? Just take that spot, yeah, right there.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I'll run down there. I got it, yeah. Unless,
Less than 5.
yeah, go on the, yeah, I'd rather have you on that straightaway. Riley's going to hop out there and help you. Thank you, Riley. Yeah, so one of you take the straightaway over there because it's going to be a hot mess there in the panda piles. All right, here we go, here we go. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing at the sound of the tone. 21.5 fixed timing, a main event here on a Wednesday night. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Cheaters never win. A rough break out of Peralta, bonking that cheater pipe, lets the whole field get around there. And then we got a gaggle of cars trying to get squared away. Who's going to take full advantage? Fertig is. John Young in that 2. Dave Rosen in that 3, followed by John Roberts. So John Roberts starting in that 9 position. He's already flirting for a podium spot here. Over that back triple, they go. Fertig got it wrong, so John Young's going to take over that point spot. So John Young out early. Fertig, Roberts, Rosen by that start-finish line. Peralta making up for lost time. Roberts going out of bounds there. Peralta picking up another spot off a Roberts mishap there. So John Young trying to run scared. He knows how to stay out front here. See if he can get things together. He's going to summon the Wizards of the Chrome Wing. Oh, someone upside down in that 5 spot. Ah, that was Rosen getting it wrong. Roberts with a little bobble, keeps it pointed forward though. Good control out of his vehicle. Roberts goes double single, hooks that pipe's got to spin his wheels to get over that 3rd. Fertig going to move back into that top spot. Young to the 2. John Roberts in that 3 now. Followed by Peralta, and John Young gets it wrong. Peralta's going to get around, so Peralta's going to move up another spot. So John Roberts, after having some rough qualifying, bumping out of that B mains, sitting in that 2 spot right now. Trying to hold off Peralta and Young. Fertig coming through that center section, through the panda piles. Working up on Derek Tracy. He knows what to do when the time comes. Here comes Fertig over that roller double into that center section, coming up on a couple cars to include Drew. I'm not sure who those guys are. Fertig tries to go wide and gets into a wrecked car there. Gets through it, but John Roberts able to sidle up on him, so he's going to challenge for that
2
top
minutes
spot
left.
here, getting onto that straightaway. Working up on the back door of Jury. Jury knows what to do. Don't worry about Jury. Roberts looks to the inside and gets around Fertig. So John Roberts going to take over that top spot. Double single, they both go. Going on to that straightaway. It's the all red of John Roberts. The green and gray of Fertig. By that start finish line, they're separated by 0.8 of a second. And then in that 3 spot is Jason Peralta. We got a minute 20 to go. Fixed timing A-main coming up next. John Roberts lighting the candle when it counts. By that start finish line, he had 0.8. He's probably going to have, a little over a second now. Fertig trying to keep him honest. A minute 5 to go. Peralta getting it wrong. Opens the door for John Young. John Young not quite there. Watch going on to that straightaway. Those are your 1 and 2. Thank you very much. Game on, game on. Still, second going to separate 1 and 2. Battle on for that 3 spot between Peralta and Young. By the start finish line they go, separated by about 0.4. Working their way through that center section. Then we got Rosen in that 5. Morgan, Price, Tracy, Bowen. Your running order. John Young trying to get some momentum through that back triple. Roberts gained a little distance on Fertig. With 13 seconds to go. 1 and 2 might get around for one more. I know one will. I don't see if Fertig gets around. 2 and 1. Fertig made it. All right, so it's going to be a race to the line for 1 and 2.
Jason
So
Peralta
it's
done.
John Roberts to lose right now.
Jerry
Going
Price
over
done.
that back triple. It's going to
John
take
Young
a
done.
huge mistake, and
Ryan
it
Bowen
probably
done.
will not happen.
Dave Rosen done.
Over
Derek
that
Tracy
roller
done.
double. That was the
Darren
last
Morgan
danger
done.
zone. Drivers, when you're finishing, please don't cut through the track. We still got guys
John
finishing.
Roberts
We
done.
got Roberts and Evan
Fertig
going
done.
at it, and that is a race. All stop, all stop. Roberts taking the win. Fertig, Peralta, 2 and 3. Marshals, grab your
The race
blowers.
is completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. 17.5. Fixed timing coming at you next.
Kyle McHenry.
Marshals to your spots, please. We should have all of our spots covered. Marshals to your spots.
John Henry III.
All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in. Roll them out. Check them in. We got Cocott. Oh, no, wait, you got we had 4 bumps out of this one here.
1 minute
Marshals
to
to
the
your
start of the race.
spots. Marshals, where you at? I know we had a couple of you going back to back, but not that many. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals
Mike
to your
Zara.
spots.
Black Stallion. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Why not? Mike Coco.
All right, no one else. Oh. No one else by that start finish line. No one else by that start finish
30 seconds to
line.
the start of the race.
Willie! It's funny to everyone except for the person it happens to. McHenry
15 seconds to the start of the race.
in the 1. Hey, someone's got to keep the lights on here, so Crone taking one for the team there. McHenry in the 1. We're in that 2. Why not in the
Less than
3?
5.
Grant Combs taking a scratch. Sora in the 5. John Henry in the 6. Bayette taking a scratch. Cocott in the 8. Who won that B main? Raise your hand. Fertig won. Why are you raising your hand, Paul? Fertig won. Who got second?
Evan Fertig.
Hornberger second. All right, and then Crone.
Sean Hornberger. Brad Crone.
All right, grid them up, grid them up. We need a marshal. Peralta. Can you move over to the end of the triple, please? We need one on the straightaway. We need one marshal on the straightaway. One marshal on the straightaway. We cannot continue until we get one marshal on the straightaway. All right. Majority rules. Drivers up on the driver stand. Majority rules. Raise your hand if you want to run backwards. All right, you guys lose. All right, here we go. We got it the way we got it. Thank you, Alex, for volunteering. Marshall's ready, and the other volunteers. Thank you, guys. Marshall's ready, driver's ready. 5 minutes, 75 fixed timing madness coming at you at the sound of the tone.
Transponder 7578640.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, thank you. All right, we are up and running 75 fixed timing. McHenry to that 1. Why not moving into that 2? Paul Weir hanging on to that 3, top 3. And then we got Kokot in the 4. Hornberger. Someone gets it wrong over that trip. That was McHenry getting it wrong. That's going to move Why not to the 1. Weir's going to move into that 2. Kokot to the 3. Hornberger. And then Crone goes huge. Regains the spot into that 4 spot. Someone gets it wrong over that back triple. That was Paul Weir getting it wrong. Gets back into that line. Somehow holds on to the top 3. Henry going to move into that 4. 3 car down that straightaway of McHenry, Hornberger, and Sora.
Transponder 7578640. Transponder 7578640.
I don't know who that is. Willie! Paul taking one for the team, getting it caged up in the pipes. Still, he's still in that 3 spot.
Transponder 7578640. Transponder 5755033.
I don't know what's going on here. He's got one.
Brad Crone.
It was, yeah, whatever. All right, we got Why Not out top. Kokot in the 2. Paul Weir hanging on to that 3 spot. See if we can pick up those leaders here. There it goes. Why Not by the start finish line.
Transponder 7578640.
Kokot by the start finish line. Weir Sora in the 4. Yeah, I don't know what he's got going on because it's registering 1, but then when he comes by it. Oh, John. Oh, okay. So I need to add John Young to it. I didn't even add John Young to the.
2 minutes left. Transponder 7578640. Transponder 7578640. John Young.
Jeez. Why Not still up top, Paul Weir. Moving into that 2 spot. People going for a ride here in that center section. Here comes Paul Weir working his way into that center section. I think Paul Weir's up top. Paul Weir got around Why Not here, so Paul Weir through the pan of piles, Weir through the pan of piles. Willie! Someone going bust or bust. Tough break. That was Crone. That's not his first time kissing that pipe. So Weir, Why Not McHenry. Your top 3. Sora in the 4. Kokot, Henry, Furtick, Hornberger. John Young. Paul Weir, nothing but clean air with 35 seconds to go. Paul by the start finish line. Why Not by the start finish line? 2.3. 7/10 behind is McHenry in that 3 spot, trying to chase down Why Not. Paul Weir going to try to take advantage of this clean air through that back triple. He goes up onto the straightaway. He's got one more to go. 15 seconds to go. our top 3 drivers, top 4 drivers will be racing to the line here. So who's got the ice in their veins here? Paul's got it. Sticks the landing. Goes through the panda piles. One more triple to go, and he gets it. Let's see if he's going to disappoint me here, and he is not. Down the straightaway he goes. Paul Ware going to take a win, followed by the hard charge and Why Not. And finishing out that 2, McHenry in that 3. Soar in the 4.
Sean Horberger done. Evan
Henry Cocott.
John Henry III done.
Cocott bowed out. He did. That is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Good racing. Marshals, grab your blowers. You know those drivers from race number 8 down on the track. Drivers from race number 8 down on the track. Race number 9, 17.5. Expert division coming up next.
Chase Boy.
All right, I know you guys are plotting, but you are not running. You're not running your openers backwards. That's part of the deal. All right, guys, let's get to our spots. Paul, you can gloat later.
Captain Ahab.
All right. Thank you. You got it. All right, marshals to your spots. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out. Check them in.
1 minute to
we
the start
got
of the race.
Phil Gibson in the 11. Why Not in the 10? Adam Peters in the 9. Riley Tracy in the 8. Zach McConnell in the 7. Brennan Edwards in the 6. Kyler taking a scratch. Willie in the 4. Ryan Prince in the 3. Scott Spear in the 2. And your top qualifier, Chase Boy. Straightaway is closed. No more laps. All right, majority rules. It's going to take 6 of you. Who wants to run backwards? Raise your hand. Are you guys wimping out? That's unbelievable. I thought you guys wanted to do it.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Oh, John Young, will you move up to the bucket, please? You guys disappoint me.
Less than 5.
You guys talked a big game, and then when it came time to vote, you petered out. All right, here we go. Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. 17.5 expert. Green flag. Oh, that was Ryan Prince kissing that pipe early. Top 3 sticking together. Riley making strides. Moving all the way from the 8 to the 4 here. Early on, Chase leading us out, followed by Scott Spear. Scott Spear looking to the side on that triple. Can't make it happen through the panda piles he goes. Willie Smith trying to keep up with these top 2 fast guys. These top 2 guys were only a couple tenths apart from one another. Chase with the TQ. Spear wants to give him a run for his money. Chase getting a little reprieve right there. And that second half of that lap there. So it's going to be Chase, Spear, Willie, Riley. Then we got Ryan Prince, Brennan Edwards, Zach McConnell, Adam Peters, McConnell, and Peters Gibson. Why not? Spear trying to run down the youngster. The youngster's got a lot of speed. Through the back triple they go. They are separated by 9/10 of a second. Willie's still in the mix. He's 1.7 behind Spear. So top 3 breaking away. Riley trying to keep his position with the hard charging. Ryan Prince, watch through the panda piles. Thank you, Marshall. Why Not? That's going to be your leader working up on you. Thank you very much. You'll have 2 and 3 shortly after. Spear trying to keep that fast kid honest. Trying not to let him get out of his sights. Still staying with about a half a turn behind him. Oh, Willie trying to get through some track. It gets collected a little bit. Going to fall off the pace just a tad. Chase flirting with the cheater cone. Shaved off some whiskers on that last one. It's a peach fuzz maybe. Down the straightaway they go. Chase trying to hold off Spear. Chase flirted with disaster again, but made it through. Willie in that 3. And here comes Ryan Prince now going to challenge for that 3 spot. Slides a little sideways. Tracy not quite close enough to capitalize. Then we got McConnell, Edwards, Peters.
2 minutes left.
Gibson, why not? Taking a bow out early. Zach, you're going to have your leader working up on you shortly. And number 2 will be right there as well. One and 2, weaving and bobbing through traffic here. Still less than a second separates the 2. Nothing given here. Neither one of them given an inch. Brendan, those are your leaders working up on you shortly. Willie still hanging on to that 3 spot. Ryan Prince just a short distance behind.
1 minute left.
1 and 2. Less than a minute to go. Still no change. About a second lead. A little bobble out of Spear getting onto that straightaway. Loses a little bit of time. Still within a second of one another. So our top 2 drivers going full robot mode. It's the TLR at Chase. Spear in that AE ride, trying to hunt him down. Oh no, Chase gets it wrong, flips it over on his lid. Finally something gave there, so Chase holding his own there late in the game. Spear gonna take over with 10 seconds to go. They're gonna get around for one more. Ryan Prince got around Willie there in that 3 spot. Now the Willie barrel rolls it. Trying to hang on, getting things going from bad to worse here
Prince
in
of
that
Darkness
3
done.
spot. Ryan Prince, you are done.
Captain
Everyone will
Ahab
be done when you come
Riley
by
Tracy
that
done.
line.
Adam Peters done.
And Spear is going to take
Spear,
home that W.
done.
Chase going to
Chase
be
Boyd done.
in that 2.
Brendan Edwards done.
Ryan
Blue
Prince
Cooper
in
done.
that 3. We're waiting on Phil Gibson. And that will do it. That is the
Back to
race.
Bill
All
Dunn.
stop, all stop. Marshals, grab your
race is
blowers.
completed.
Marshals, grab your blowers. Spear, Boyd, Prince, your top 3. Modified A main coming up next. As we head down the home stretch, we will need all of those drivers down on the track, please, to marshal, unless you're going back to back. Need all those drivers down on the racetrack. All right, let's get all those drivers down on the track, please. All those drivers down on the track. Find your marshaling positions. Should have all of our spots covered.
Kevin Gatton.
Yeah, we do. If these guys will stop
1 minute to the start of the
jaw-jacking
race.
and get into your spots. Let's go. Let's go. We got only got a 3 car. Yeah, Aaron Brown bowed out. Technical difficulties. Lock and win home. All right, guys, go ahead and roll them out.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We got Gatton in that 3, Lake in the 2, and Scott Spear. TQ spot. Rack 'em up, finish your lap, get in your spots, and we'll get this thing on.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, here we go. 5 minutes, 2-wheel mod madness.
15 seconds to the
Coming
start of
on
the race.
at you at the sound.
Scott's BRRRRRRR.
the tone. Boop, boop. All right, good clean start. Out of our veteran mod drivers here. Started with 5, ended with 3. Four-wheel independent. Coming up next. We thank you guys again for sending off this INS layout with a bang. Lake getting an early gift here early on. Spear making a mistake. Spear falling to that 2. Gatton in the 3. Drop that back triple. Lake going for a ride. Spear not close enough. Lake amassed a fairly decent lead there. Spear hooking a pipe again. That's going to let Gatton close the gap there. So that challenge is on for the 2 spot between Spear and Gatton. We're about 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Four-wheel independent. You guys going to be up next? At the way things are looking, I think we're going to combine our four-wheel independent and our expert division. Looks like a lot of people went home. So four-wheel expert drivers, be ready to go for the next race. Again, four-wheel expert. If you're running four-wheel expert, be ready to go for the next race. We are beyond that halfway mark. 2:20 to go. Lake not leaving anything to chance. He is going for broke. No quarter given here in our two-wheel mod division. I think you just tried to give me a high five with your car.
2 minutes left.
All right, man. He doesn't like it for the pizza. You know what I'm talking about. Watch out that back triple. It's clear. Thank you, Mr. Gibson. $120 to go. $120 to go. Lake had a 5-second gap. Let's see what happens when Spear comes by. 4.9, so not gaining any time. Woo! Spear flirting with a little disaster. I thought he was going to short that. I need to get my thinker fixed.
1 minute left.
Spear or Lake out front over that back triple. Through the panda piles. Buttering another landing off that back triple. 4.9, still the gap. Lake, Spear, Gatton. 35 seconds to go. Four-wheel experts, be ready to go. Be ready to go. You're coming up next. $15 seconds to go. 15 seconds to go. Lake's going to get around for one more. Spears trying to find an extra gear. He wants to get around for another one as well. And he makes it. Gatton, you'll be done when you come by that line.
Kevin Gatton done.
And off that early mistake from Spear, Lake is going
Zipmaster
to
place
take
done.
the W.
Scott
Spear in that
Spear,
two. That is a race.
done.
I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Marshals, grab your blowers. Lake,
The race
Spear,
is
Gatton,
completed.
your top three. We will need a bunch of volunteers out on the track, please. Bunch of volunteers out on the track. This is our last race of the evening.
Don Roberts. Scotty Wood. Will Sarkisic.
Bunch of volunteers. Need a bunch of volunteers here to end us out.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, you guys will still be scored separately. So expert and sportsman will still be scored separately. You guys will all be in the same main. All right, guys, go
45
ahead and roll
seconds
them
to
out.
the start
Check
of
them
the
in.
race.
We need some volunteers. We need some volunteers
Penguin.
out on the track. We need spot number
Will
one
Sarkisic.
or spot number
Scotty
two
Wood.
covered.
Factory Fill. Don Roberts.
We got Don Roberts
Prince of Darkness.
in the 14, Scotty Wood in the 13, Boomer taking a
30
knee.
seconds to the start of the race.
Sarkeesian in the 11. Suzuki and Morris out, I believe.
Jake
Phil
Thayer.
Gibson in that 8. Nick Bayette, Riley Tracy, John Heath, Alex Craig, Jake Thayer, Ryan Callahan, Ryan Prince. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is
15
closed.
seconds to the start of the race.
Stack them up. Stack them up. Let's see here.
Less than
We
5.
need one on the straightaway. We need Mr. Crone. Will you take number 2 there? Just leave that spot open. We can get one Marshall on the straightaway. Gentleman in the hat. Cole. Cole, right? Can you take the spot over there on the straightaway? Just leave that spot open. Yeah. Yeah, they'll need you over there. Oh, are you going to take it? Yeah, never mind, Cole. Cole, you can come on back. Sorry, buddy. You needed the steps, right? All right, guys. You guys in the back, you guys can scoot up. Riley, if you want, you guys can scoot up. Scoot up, scoot up, scoot up. All right, here we go, gentlemen. Let's keep things clean. Marshals ready, drivers ready. Let's go racing. Sound of the tone. Our 11th and final race of the night to close out our INS layout is on the record here. 10 seconds in. Ryan Prince there, going at it early. Craig Tracy. Tracy looking to the inside. Off a mistake there. Craig comes out victorious. So Craig grabbing a fistful of throttle. He wants to stay in that 2 spot. Thayer looking to the inside. Craig catches a rut, goes for a ride. So that moves Thayer into that 2. Riley into the 3. Now Riley looking to the inside. Thayer slams the door. Meanwhile, Prince trying to check out. So here comes Prince working his way through that center. Thayer through the center. Riley through the center. Craig through the center. Gibson. And we got Sarkeesian leading out our independent division here. Followed by Scotty Wood, Don Roberts. Nope. Oh, no. That was there. Hitting the cheater cone. Shame, shame, shame. I know your name. He's going to drop a spot to Riley. Now he's got a rearview mirror full of Alex Craig coming down that straightaway. Ooh, lap traffic getting a little squirrely. Thayer getting the worst end of it. Craig getting around. Prince down the straightaway. Tracy in that too. Then it's Craig Thayer. Gibson for our expert class. Sarkeesian, Wood, Roberts, your top 3 of our independent class. Watch that back triple area. Thank you, Kevin. We are 2 minutes in, 3 to go. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. And we thank everybody for coming on out and enjoying these awesome facilities that Hobby Action provides for us. It's only getting better. Last club race for an INS layout. Last club race until after the Desert Classic, which is coming up this weekend. And it will be a stacked house. All the who's who's of the world will be here. Getting their licks in here, getting ready for Worlds. Prince feeling the wrath of the lap traffic here. Woo! Almost hits the pole. I was ready to yell Willie. Tracy, scratch that. Craig getting around Tracy. I didn't see that happen. So Craig now just a corner, about a straightaway from Prince.
2 minutes left.
Prince by the start finish line. Craig by the start finish line, separated by 1.4. That's your closest battle there. Sarkeesian well ahead of the pack. Wood and Roberts going at it for that number 2 for the independent class. And there they go, working their way in that center section. Wood's got it. Robert just about a turn behind. Prince upside down in that center section, no man's land. That allowed Craig to get around. So Craig now getting some lucky breaks here.
1 minute
Prince
left.
and Tracy going at it. That allowed Thayer to catch up, though, while those guys waited for one another. So the dance is on for that number 2 spot. Tracy, Prince, and Thayer. Prince going for a ride. Looks like he's going to pull it off. Pull that car off. Pull that car off. Well, now Thayer going to move into that 2 spot. Rolls it. There goes Tracy. Tracy and Thayer going out through that center section. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. Craig well on his way to take this W. By the timing scoring booth he goes. Tracy by the start finish line. Thayer by the start finish line. This will be their last lap. Unless they rip. Oh, you tried it. You fought the law, and the law won. Tracy gonna take that 2 spot. He runs to the line here with time winding down. You will be done when you come across.
Riley Tracy done.
Tracy taking that 2 spot. They're gonna settle for that 3. Alex on his white flag lap. Sarkeesian going to take the win in the independent class, followed by Wood and Roberts. They will be done when they come by the line.
Penguin done. Don Roberts done. Scotty Wood done.
And that is a race. I'll stop.
Completed.
Thank you again for all coming on out. Track is closed. Track is closed.